And we begin this hour with violent protests erupting across much of Iraq. Demonstrators pour into the streets, bitter about poor public services, corruption, and unemployment. RT correspondent Sayeh Tavangar is following this story and joins us live from the newsroom with the latest developments. Sayeh, what can you tell us?
Farron, the unrest in Iraq, now in its third day, amounted to the largest display of public anger at the government of Prime Minister Abdel Mahdi since he took office a year ago. So far, at least 19 people have been killed and almost 900 injured. And these are just estimates, Farron. Now, for years, Iraqis have held numerous mass demonstrations over a lack of basic services and government corruptions. But these latest demonstrations have grown in numbers all across the country. Demonstrators have been chanting, quote, "The people won the fall of the regime," a slogan first used during the 2011 Arab Spring uprising. Take a listen. And at times, the protests have turned from furious attacks on government property to more peaceful demonstrations. Now, in a rare show of unity, some Sunni and Shia Muslims even joined together in prayer, something you don't often see in Iraq. And because the protesters don't have a slogan or a leader for that matter, and are not followers of a specific religion or political, government officials are finding it very difficult to control or negotiate with them. Now, today, Iraqi security forces fired live ammunition, tear gas, and water cannons to disperse the crowds. And Iraq's defense minister has also ordered the country's armed forces to be on high alert. Now, protesters have also tried to cross a bridge leading to the fortified Green Zone, home to foreign embassies and the U.S.-led coalition against ISIS, which has called on all sides to reduce tension. So at the moment, the situation remains very tense in Baghdad and in several southern provinces as the government took strict measures to bring mass demonstrations under control, with a curfew being imposed in affected areas and their internet shut down to make it more difficult for protesters to organize on social media. But Farron, this is a war-torn country, very close to being a failed state, actually. And there are many rivalries among the U.S., Iran, and Turkey to control Iraq. And for these reasons, the situation inside Iraq is very fragile. But at the moment, in the short term, this government will not be able to alter the economic situation, and changing governments will not be able to help against economic issues, corruption, terrorism, or security threats. So for many are wondering just how the government will be able to calm the mass demonstrators. Reporting in the newsroom, Sayeh Tavangar, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.